Alright guys, this is the Warhammer Hall Abyss. As you see, we've got markers set up. Marker 1 and 2 will be for pillars, 3, 4, and 5 will also be for pillars. Several people in the party will be struck with a pillar. You just have to take the pillar, put it out, and just chill with it. The biggest thing for those pillars is that you do not stack, because stacking will insta-kill whoever has it. If you cannot, if there is not a, so the point of the pillars is to hide behind it for different mechanics. One will be a beam that the boss will cast out. The beam needs to be picked up over here on these two. I will actually show you a lot more of these mechanics as it goes, as I have in the previous videos. So as that goes on, 2 pillars there, beams will be set. Tanks will get 10 stacks. At 10 stacks, the tanks need to run all the way over here. It will drop an ad. All DPS need to be rotating and killing the ad. You got your standard green marker where your ranged DPS and your healers will be standing. Your tanks will be standing right here. As things go, I can kind of explain it a lot better. But other than that, that's pretty much the setup of the raid. So we'll go ahead and get this quick tutorial done. This will be our first pull with a lot of these people, so it will be a rough run, but this is mainly so that people understand the mechanics. So just bear with us, please. Alright, we're just waiting for this final ready check. We do have an officer leading tonight that has not ran raids yet, so I do ask that you definitely bear with us on this. Alright, looks like that's a final ready check. We have one person AFK. He should be back pretty quick. I guess they like the aspect that I'm putting on YouTube. Alright, we got Gromner that pulled. It will be Gromner and Salty Ginger that will be tanking tonight. Alright, so as you see there, people have been marked. Those guys will be spacing themselves out with the pillars. So nobody stacked, which was amazing. And there you go, you got pillars up, and you will have to, like, we will have to go hide behind these pillars for different variations of things. Okay, so Aegon, typically the person that gets it, has the beam. The boss will be casting it here in a second. There you go. Energy shock. Aegon went and hid behind the pillar, took the pillar out, and now you got seeds. So the big thing with seeds is to make sure that seeds do not touch the pillars, or they will kill it. It's okay if you hit the pillars. It's really hard for you to kill pillars, but they have a ton of HP. But seeds kill them instantly. And as you saw there, that big purple circle spawned that ad, and it is making its way to the group. If the ad reaches the boss, it does heal the boss. So a tank, when the tank gets 10 stacks, the tank will then run across the map over there, drop it, come back. As you see right here, we do have that Doom Scourge, which goes out and kills anybody that does not stack behind a pillar. So definitely make sure that people hide behind the pillars in that stage. Another reason that we actually tank the boss over here off that main platform is because, as you see right there, he's got like this Fellfire stuff falling from the sky. it's not the fact that it does a ton of damage, but it's the fact that it's just annoying. So it's easier just to avoid that all in general. Alright, so we got these guys that went and stacked out. As you saw right there, though, 2 pillars did stack on top of each other right here. Thankfully, they were geared enough to where they survived it, but typically you will be getting killed by that. Alright, so we have somebody in raid that has the beam, and that is Ocean. Alright, so see, as you see there, Ocean did not run from the raid and wiped several of us. Seeds are running out again. Tank swap. We have a tank running across the area. Boom. Ad has spawned. As you see now, this will definitely be a wipe. There's not a chance of us passing this with this many people dead. But the point was just to try and get a brief overview, a brief little run on it. And okay, so there you go. The boss did just gain HP. He's at 79. He will hit 7. Now he goes up to 83. If you have a bunch of people pulling a ton of DPS, you know, like Aegon there, if you have a lot of people pulling massive DPS, then you can definitely power through the heals. But as a first clear, I don't recommend letting those ads do it. If you have a bunch of people with high DPS that are ranged, it will be completely fine just to have range rotate to it. But if you have a lot of melee people in your guild trying to clear this, you will need a lot more people to rotate over to it. Alright, so that was our first pull, first attempt, quick, easy. We're not actually trying to do this, we're literally in here to actually teach people this raid, so let's see where it goes. Alright, so Giver's going to go hide back there. I'm just going to stand in that so that we can die. Get a quick wipe in. Alright, now we're back at it again. We do have a second raid actually scheduled, so we're not going to put a whole lot of time and effort into this dungeon just right now. I will bring you guys a full video of us actually downing this shortly, but right now this isn't one of our push raids, so it's not a primary concern. A bunch of crazy people in this guild. Oh, of course they do that. That is by far one of the words I cannot stand. Don't know what it is about the word, I just don't like it. Alright, Aegon and Carmack. Hopefully soon I will get it fixed to where you can actually hear everybody speaking and it's not just me and my annoying voice. We'll get everybody in on it and it'll be a lot more fun. It's just my phone doesn't seem to like to process it correctly. Alright, so here we go again. You got the people that have the columns, and as this time saw, these guys are actually able to space themselves out to the point where these columns are spaced pretty evenly. So 1 and 2 will not be taken out at the same time, and we still have plenty of pillars to hide behind. Alright, so somebody got the energy. Should be Aegon again. Yep, as it is. He's hiding behind it. Boom. All chill there, no issues. Now right here you have seeds. And the tank also has the 10 stacks, which means tank swap. Alright, so as you saw right there, 2 pillars just went down. 2 pillars went down because people refused to get the seeds away from the pillar, therefore killing that pillar. The pillars do die instantly on impact of that. On impact of seeds. I apologize, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so Doom Scourge is going out. Everybody is hiding behind pillars. Boom. When it goes off. Okay, so only the people that were not behind a pillar correctly or just don't have the res for it died. These new raids do require a lot of resistance, so I do recommend making sure that you get those new artifacts, and the first thing that you up is your resistance on those artifacts, because it is very, very, very important. This one, you want to be going down this middle tree right here. Alright, there we go. We got guys going out with the pillars. Boom. Pillars went out. And they do a lot of damage. They really do a ton of damage to the people with them, but it is okay if the person dies so long as the pillar goes into place. Okay, so you got these charms. These charms are the next stage. They will be spawning ads on themselves, as well as the tank spawning the ad he did. All DPS at this time should be rotating themselves to make sure that they get all of these ads down. We had somebody bring an ad way too close. He is going to go ahead and go into the boss, which is completely fine. Alright, so we got pillars one more time. As long as these guys don't stack on each other, they are still putting pillars down, which is perfectly fine. Alright, tanks will swap one more time. Salty now will be taking the ad across the map, as where Grumner should be taunting and taking aggro. Okay. Salty needs to res. Alright, so seeds. Again, if you, let's see if I can find somebody right there. These guys are going to kill this one. No, they got away. Okay. Never mind. These guys got them away. Excellent job. Energy shock, hide behind a pillar. Okay, so right there, Aegon's going to go hide behind a pillar. And boom. But this right here, everything that you've seen is the entire raid over and over and over and over. Literally extremely repetitive, but it's just a bunch of coordination that has to go on at the same time. Alright, tanks are going to be swapping. Now for this run, just simply because the falling of those meteors, I will bring myself over here to help heal and keep the tank over there alive. Alright, so this person has been inflicted with the energy again. It is typically always Aegon, and I'm not sure if it's just because he's the highest DPS or if he's the highest range DPS. I'm not sure what the situation of that is. Alright, so we lost 2 pillars there due to seeds. We did not kill that ad. Alright, but that's pretty much the raid. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here because this will be another wipe. But the point of this is to help teach everybody how to do the mechanics of this raid. So if you guys learned something or have questions, please go ahead and comment below. I'm open to answer anything, and I'll get back with you guys as quick as I can too. But thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.